it's story time here, since we've got such a great panel, and I mean, there's so much experience sitting around this table. I mean, we had a number of topics that we wanted to talk about, but we're kind of going to toss that out because we want to. I mean, the stories that you guys are sharing with us is something that it's not something that happens with us. No. Christian, you started saying something as we were going to break, and I cut you off because I wanted you to save it.
I don't remember.
You were talking about training, and
okay.
I mean, Ruud was telling about 11
You know how many
before.
times we trained in Inter, Lazio? I remember Inter, we would train Cordoba, Materazzi, and 2 defenders against 8. And I would say to the coach, please, don't let us do this, because we're never going to score. And that would make you do half an hour. Yes. And you would never score.
Fabio
8 against 4. Well, in the national team, we had Maldini, Nesta, and Cannavaro. You would never score. No. So you would stay half an hour there, trying to score. You would never touch the ball.
He doesn't touch the ball.
Why is that? You know, we talk about. Hold on a second. We talk about the wonderful Messi and the Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, and these wonderful starburst players that have got stardust in their feet attacking, and we all love them. But do you guys see? Because I see it. This decline in those types of players that you were talking about, the defensive gods of the game. I don't see them too much now.
No, but
I think it's hard to score goals, because if you have a good defense who has worked very well together, it is hard. It is hard. You just move from one side to the other, and you have to really have a sparkling idea. You have to play the perfect ball. You have to have a great striker who hits the first control very well too. So I loved it as a goalkeeper to play against. It was exactly the same experience. Fabio let us play. He exchanged even all the defenders with substitutes. Always the same thing.
So what you're saying, Bodo, it was as much of a test for the forward players, even though they were outnumbering the defenders, the discipline to break down the back four. Because I see every time when Barcelona play against any team, they're playing against, 2 banks of 5, and it's very, very difficult.
Yeah, but there's a difference in playing 2 banks of 5. If you play in a zone, you stay in your zone. Yeah, that's true. But in Italian, in those days, if you come in that zone, he will attack you. He will attack you. And also, he uses his arms. He uses his shirt. He uses everything. You get it here, you get there, you use everything. So before you got to that, it's not only a zone. It's defending that zone, what you have, and aggressively and with tackles. And for us, it was also a moment to see how we could break that. And it was hard. I could not go just past Maldini. I did 1 against 1 so many times. After go back. On the moment I go back, I pass it back. The whole team comes forward again, and then we start again.
And then you have the offside problem.
It was the offside problem. It was so. It was so perfectly.
Listen to this. Sorry.
Go.
The first time I played against Milan was Milan-Atalanta. I went offside 18 times.
18 times, yes.
Every time we would stop the ball, I thought I was by myself. I would look, I was 20 minutes offside. I was like, how can they play like this?
Yeah.
It was incredible.
I will tell you how we did it.
And there was Baresi going to
Baggio
and Boban. He was swearing, you have to run. You have to go press up. I said, wow.
You could not just sit there. You know what the worst training was for us? The worst training, I will tell you. We played 11 against 11. Okay, the width of the 18-yard box till the midfield, till the halfway line, goal there. So all the that was the pitch.
Narrow.
Halfway line also in there. 11 against 11, 1 touch.
Yeah, I did that with Saki.
With offside.
That's almost impossible.
So 1 touch with one and with a pum flipper. And it was just making the right decisions all the time.
Yeah.
And there was
only 4
discussions about offside or not or whatever. It was so difficult, but there was no fun.
But it makes you think
It was that was the reason why you do it. But it was not fun because you didn't get the moment of dribbling
the halfway
or whatever.
When you had to go back to the halfway, if you didn't go, it would be a double goal for the other team.
Double goal.
So for us strikes, we had to go.
So the whole team
go back.
It was incredible. So with offside, whole team has to go over the middle of the field. Otherwise, you couldn't score. If some defender was still in his own halfway, no goal. Yeah. If there was a striker of the opposition still there, then the goal was double.
It's crazy
because you get punished because he wanted the team all the time to be short.